Yeah. Yep. All right. So I'm going to do a couple of these by hand and show you exactly what we're doing. And then we're going to make it easy for you in your homework and you're going to do it in Desmos. Okay. So it'll be really quick homework today, a good day to make up some work if you're missing it or some missing test or whatever. So to solve systems by graphing, we're just going to literally graph each equation. So remember, this is where you start. And this is your slope or your rise over run. So we start at -4 and we rise 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, run 4. So that's our first line right there. Then we start at +4. Start at +4. And then because it's negative, we're going to go down 3 and over 4. And you'll see that it hits that same point right there. This is your solution. That's what you've been doing all week. Okay. So that's the coordinate that you're looking for. Your answer, find that coordinate, is 4, 1. So we've been solving them by like plugging them in and doing algebra, but you don't have to necessarily do that. Okay. Is everybody good? All right. I'm going to do one more like this, and then I'm going to flip it to the back where you have to kind of rearrange it and do it. And then I'll show you in Desmos. All right. So this one, we start at -2. And remember that this is a -1, a -1 slope. We can make it a fraction by putting it over 1. So we go down 1 and right 1, or we can go up and to the left. You don't have to make all these points. I just do it to make it look perfect. Okay. And then the other one, if it's y equals 4, that means that it cuts the y-axis at -4. So here's the y-axis. Here is -4. So it's going to look like this. Where they cross is your answer, and that coordinate is to -4. That's it. So by hand, it's not bad. Okay, so graphing it by hand is not bad. It does get easier in Desmos. Okay, I want to do number 4 by hand just to show you. Number 4. So this one starts at 2, and we move down 1 and over 3, or up 1 and over 3. So it looks like this. And then this one starts at -1 and goes down 1 and over 3. Tell me what happens to these, or what doesn't happen. They don't cross. When they don't cross, that is a no solution. So when we're graphing in Desmos and you see that they don't cross, no solution. All right. Is everybody okay with those? We're going to flip it. And I want you to look at number 6. Number 6. So with number 6, I would not do this one graphing. I would do it by marking out. You guys see that your Y's are the same. I would change 1, change, mark out, and move on. Okay, so this one I would do by marking out. We can also do it in Desmos. I will show you the easy way in just a minute. But when we work this one out, if we want to graph it, we have to get Y by itself. So remember how we do that. We move X and divide by the number with Y. Did I good? We good? Oh, where are the boys at? Kevin don't need to be there, does All right.
Really want me to go again?
No, I do not. We're good. They'll pick it up real fast. I'm telling you, I'm gonna let y'all use Desmos on your stuff. So this is just me showing you how to do it by hand because there will be a calculator inactive part. So remember, like I said, this one I would do by the work we've already done before. I would not do this one graphing or anything like that, okay? So 5x minus y equals 1. We're going to move our x, so we have to subtract it. Bring down your whole negative y, and you get negative 5x plus 1. And then we have to divide the number with y, so divide by negative 1. So our new equation is positive 5x minus 1. That's the first one I'm going to graph. So start at negative 1. We're going to go up 5 and over 1. So it's kind of like this. The other equation is x minus y equals negative 3. We're going to move our x. And again, we've done this already before this year. And we get negative x minus 3. And then we're going to divide by negative 1. And we get y equals x plus 3. So we're going to start at 3. And this is a 1 over 1 slope, so up 1 over 1. And you guys can see that they cross right here. And that coordinate is 1, 4. Is everybody good? All right. So this is a lot of work for this. Like I said, if I'm doing this problem, notice you already see the 2's can cancel out. I would go ahead and solve this one the way we did yesterday or the day before or whatever. So we would add our x's. Negative 8 plus 4 is negative 4. Divide by 2 and we get negative 2. And then plug back in. To either equation, it doesn't matter. So negative 2 plus 2y equals negative 8. Add 2. We get negative 6. Divide by 2. We get negative 3. So our equation or our answer is negative 2 negative 3. Okay. I don't care which way you do it. I really don't. Okay. But if you have y equals, the easiest way to do it is just go ahead and graph it. If you have something like this, what we've been doing for the last 4 days is the same. And the reason I'm telling you this is because when you take that calculator inactive part, okay, the inactive part is the one that I'm concerned about. When you take the calculator active part, I'm going to show you guys. I'm going to stop sharing for a minute. I'm going to pull up Desmos. And I'm going to show you how easy these are in Desmos. So now share my screen. If you guys look back, I'm going to go back to the front and I'm going to do number 3. So I'm literally typing in number 3, y equals. So I want you to do this in Desmos. Y equals 8 divided by 3, move it over so the x is to the side, minus 4. Notice it graphed your line for you. Did everybody see that? Go to number 2, y equals. We have 1/3, get outside of that x, plus 3. I don't have to do anything to the problem. You guys see that? I don't have to do anything. Where they cross is our solution. So what's our answer for number 3? 3, 4. That's it. So I'm going to flip back to show you guys. I don't know if you guys can see this at home, this screen, but 3, 4 is going to be your answer to number 3. Okay. If we go back and we look at number 5, 5 is basically the same. We have y equals negative 5x plus 3. Again, this is number 5 on your notes. And then we have y equals negative x minus 1. As long as you're typing it in right, you'll see your solution at 1, -2. That's it, 1, -2. Do I good? It's pretty easy, right? All right, so what about the ones that are not y equals? Well, it's the same exact thing. So if we look at number 8 was 7x minus 4y equals -12. Make sure you type it in right. The next one is 7x. Sorry, I put equals twice. Thank you. 7x minus 4y equals 8. And what do we see? Yeah, they don't cross, no cross. So number 8 is no solution. Very good. All right. So Desmos works really well for all of these graphing where like your regular calculator won't do number 9. Okay, your regular calculator will not do number 9, but this one will. So we're going to put it in x equals -2. And you guys can see that it graphed it. X plus 2y equals 6. Where do they cross? -2, 4. Anything hard? Remember I told you it's going to be super easy today, right? Now, if you have any assignments that you haven't done from this week, guess what you can do now? Graph them, right? So go back and do those. You guys got to get your grades up, okay? There's quite a few of you that need to pass this class, so let's get on it. X plus 2y, number 10 equals -2. And then x minus 2y equals 6. Find your cross. It's at 2, -2. And then we just write that down. All right. I want to show you one more thing. So let's say you get something like this. I'm going to try to do it. I think I can. Did you see what happened? What just happened? So here's your regular line is up there. If you guys see it, it's that blue line. What happens when I type in -4? Watch that line. Why did it turn red? If you guys look, see how your first one is blue? Like your first number 1 right here. You guys looking at me right here? See how that's a blue color? And then this is a red color. So what happened is it had the blue line. It graphed the red one on top of it. Remember how many times we got the true statement, like 0 equals 0? And we said it was many solutions or infinite solutions. That's how you'll see it on Desmos. It'll change the color of the line from the first color to the second color. So this one is many solutions, okay? Many solutions. Do y'all have any questions? That's literally all the teaching I'm gonna do today, okay? So we have lots of time to make up work. Guys on Zoom, I'm gonna let you go in just a minute. But any makeup work that you have, you can go back and use Desmos, and it's only going to take you a couple minutes, okay? So anything you're missing from this week, go ahead and get that done. Tomorrow, we're going to do word problems. All you have to do is know how to set them up, and then you can use Desmos. I don't care. Everybody good? All right. So I'm going to stop sharing. I'm going to stop recording.